What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I made some content, but here's an update. So let's just jump right into it, alright, guys? So, finished building my K24. The only thing I have left to do is the timing cover needs to go on. The valve cover needs to be, the RTV in the corners and all that. Got to be done, but the cover's on for now. The oil pan is sealed. I actually, I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me see if I can get you behind there. I welded the return line for the turbo return line, so that I was able to reuse this oil pan, which is nice. So, yeah. The RSX is fully all-wheel drive now. It's been all-wheel drive for about a week, 2 weeks now, I think. Yeah, it's basically done. I have actually, let me just show you guys. Let me get in here. So, I got the whole tunnel done. So there's a couple of, it's welded mostly all the way around. So it's welded here. It's welded fully across here. It's welded here till about here. And the other side is the same thing. And I got a couple of welds down there. The rest of it, I'm going to use sealant. Like, it's not going anywhere. I could shake the whole car, literally. So it's welded all the way across on that side. There's a second piece here, so it's welded all the way across here and all the way down, all the way around. So there's a small hole gap here that I didn't get, so I'm going to use sealant to seal the small gaps, to seal all this, to make it nice and clean. Once all that is sealed, I'm going to take everything out from the car, and I'm going to, just how you see, this is painted black. It's a little dusty right now, but basically painting the whole floor black. I'm going to try to see if I get the rest of this sound deadening off that for some reason I didn't get off the last time I removed sound deadening on the car. So maybe I'll try to get the sound deadening off. I have a little rust hole here that I'm going to cut out and re-weld new metal. So just going to finish all this floor work that I have to do here in the main cabin. Paint it all black, so it'll be full black, and I'm going to lay down grip tape in certain areas so when you get in and out of the car, if your feet is wet, you're not, slipping or anything like that. So not sure if you guys know, I got a new steering wheel. So let me just show you guys that. Yeah, there we go. That's the new steering wheel. So we got a new wheel in there. Got most of the fuel setup done, so you can see some of it from here. The fuel tank is here. I actually I'm gonna raise the fuel pump. The fuel tank about 3 to 4 inches because it is sitting slightly too low. So we'll come around this way so you guys can check that out. So here it is right now. So my goal is to have these fittings. This area is gonna sit just basically in here. So where that tow hook is at. So that's about 3-4 inches. I gotta go up, if I can. So I'm gonna try to reuse the same brackets. So I'm just gonna cut that much off all the way around, drill new holes, and then put a nut on the back side again, and just like that, all the way, all 4 corners. So here's on the inside. It has the plates. I have plates welded, so as you guys can see, these plates are welded all the way around. These plates are actually what's holding the fuel cell in place, so it's not really moving, as you can see. Yeah. So there's really not too much play in there. I'm gonna add a support bracket, most likely that goes from this bracket to that bracket on both sides, so they're fully connected. So I'm gonna connect the brackets. So all the what I mean by connect them is that I'm gonna weld up, because they're 2 separate pieces right now. So right here and down there, as you can see. So I'm gonna measure that, and I'm gonna weld the bracket all the way across. So there's a whole bracket that supports the weight from all 4 corners properly. And I'm gonna cut, well, I already have the hole cut, but the diff is not in there right now, but I have a piece of metal that I'm gonna use to cover this hole, weld these brackets into place. That's the back plate for the rear diff, upper rear diff mounts. That's getting welded in. So yeah, and alright, so the reason the diff is not in right now is because I actually am making all-wheel drive rear diff brackets. So it's 5 millimeter thick steel. This is, I believe, 6 millimeter thick, but it's tubing. So it's all steel construction, MIG welded. And these are my rigs to make these, so measurements can stay consistent throughout. So this is for the rear mount. This is the top mount. Here it is. This is the prototype top mount that I had. This is like one of the first ones I made. So you guys can see that goes right in here. This one is flux welded. That's why the welds look like shit. But it will be, like I said, MIG welded. So the welds will look more like these. So if you come in here, I don't know. So you guys can come in here and see. But I don't know. They're welded pretty good. So right there. So it'll be MIG welded. So yeah, so this is, I don't have a production version of this sitting here right now. The only one I have is actually in my car, so I'm not taking that out right now, but this is what they look like. Alright, so this is the thing. So they're $400. If you're interested, you can hit me up on my Instagram, Marcos Trey Sewer, or you can hit me up on Street Factory Performance. Yeah, $400, and they're built to order. I'll ship them out for you guys, so just let me know. It takes about a week or two for me to get this done because, like I said, I build them to order, so I don't keep that much metal stock in here. So sometimes I'll have to order metal stocks, and that takes time to come in. So just bear with me, but it should be at your house within 2 to 2.5 weeks. And yep, so if you're interested in going all-wheel drive, there it is. And yeah, guys, all right, back to the RSX. So next things, what's next? All right, motor's done. Next thing I'm working on now is the transmission. I'm actually going to take the transmission out, and I have to increase the bore on, you guys can't see, I think, but there's the speed sensor hole. This is for a 0506 type sensor. So you see it's right here, the speed sensor's here. Mine's a 0204 RSX. So I am basically removing the plug in the back, and I have to drill out to accept the 0204 sensor. You know, it's very subtle, and I got to get the speed ring in the tranny as well. So that's what I'm going to work on next. I got to order the parts before I take the transmission out. But once that's all done, I'm going to clean up the transmission, paint it, mate it to the motor, and we're going to basically jack up this car as high as we can. And we're taking the subframe out. We're going to slide it in from the bottom, and that's how we're going to finish the whole front end of the car. So this car is done, guys. That's the update I'm going to give you. There's not much to really talk about. So what I'm going to do, the last update I'm really giving you for a while, because I'm working on this tomorrow. I'm just going to work on raising this. I'll come out with another video tomorrow about this. I'm going to raise up this tank about, I want to see about 3 inches. So it won't be as low. I'm going to show you guys that. I'm going to probably take out my rear diff mount as well, paint it, finish painting it. And we should be set, guys. And if you guys don't know, I also, like I said, I'm on Instagram. It's Marcos Trey Sewer. You can follow me there. You can also reach my other Instagram, Street Factory Performance, where I'm selling things like this. So I'm selling rear diff mounts. I'm selling the no-nonsense fuel return kit that utilizes a stock fuel rail wherever. There it is, my stock fuel rail. So like, there's things that I'm selling that's going to help you guys get your builds done. And this this no-nonsense fuel return system utilizes most of the stock feed line. So as you can see, feed. The feed line is hanging right here. This goes into the fuel rail, and the return is down here on the regulator. So this is technically, a lot of say, oh, that's old school way of doing it, is incorrect. And this is not incorrect. It's a different type, a different style of a fuel return setup. Yes, maybe going in the fuel rail and out to the other side may be superior, but you're also spending a lot more money, and not everyone needs to spend that much money on their setups. Like, this kind of fuel return setup can handle in this type of chassis, in this type of engine. You know, this is not going for all you know, engines and chassis and models on all cars. But on a K series, this type of fuel return setup, on an RSX EP3, you know, the Civics up to 2015, I believe you can buy this for. This is gonna handle about 600 horsepower, like, without a fuel drop. I was making 500 wheel horsepower on my old setup on 18.5 pounds of boost This was my fuel setup. I have not changed this. I run my own. This is a proven system. Here you go. And then it goes into my fuel rail right here. And I run a stock fuel rail. So I'm going to show you guys. Here's my injectors. I know I'm a big mess right now. My injectors are right here. My fuel rail is right here. I do not run an aftermarket fuel rail. Actually, Honda spent a lot of time designing these fuel rails. They're actually really, really, really good. You know, like, they're amazing fuel rails. Even these fuel rails with a stock system non-return can make 400 horsepower. 400 horsepower without a fuel return. You know, they give out at around 16 pounds of boosters when you start losing fuel pressure. So now imagine you're adding a return line. You're not, you know, it's a 1-to-1. So as you can see, there's a hose here, vacuum that goes into your manifold. So that, if a stock system is handling 400, I've already proven this system to 500. Others have proven it to 600 horsepower, by the way. There's no reason for you guys to go out there and spend all this money unless, you know, you're a car show guy and you want things to look pretty. But, you know, you could clean up your stock rail, and they look actually kind of nice from the factory. They have, like, little anodized look to them. They're kind of cool. Mine is kind of dirty. So, but even then, look, it has a nice little purple hue to it. It looks good. It's not bad. It makes power, you know. I mean, this is a freaking race car. It has a purpose. It's not just only made to look good. It's made to go fast and go around the track as fast as possible. As fast as I can make it go, you know. So, guys, if you're interested, you can hit me up on Instagram, and I'll send you the links to all that. I'm selling that. And I also modify stock injectors, guys. 310 cc's will turn to 520s, just so you know. So, if you guys are interested, hit me up on that too. You know, I'm not here trying to bribe you guys. I'm just updating you guys on the things I'm offering, things I'm doing to my RSX. Yeah, this is where we're at. I'm pretty excited. Yeah, so sorry for the long video, guys. I'll see you next time. I'm gonna try to upload the video tomorrow of me working on the fuel cell. If I don't upload it tomorrow, it might be the next day because I'm gonna be doing it tomorrow, not today. I'm kind of tired today. I was working on the engine all day yesterday, so that's basically done. So if you guys want to set up, it's 12.5 to 1 compression pistons, CP pistons, Manley rods, running King bearings, regular multi-layered steel gasket. It's nothing special, it's just OE replacement. On the head is Ferrer valves, the 5000 series, the flat tops, the flat valves. So that bumps my compression from 12.5 to 1 to 12.7 to 1. And I'm running Supertech dual valve springs retainers and Drag Cartel stage 4 cams. So that's the setup, guys. That should be good for about 300 wheel horsepower, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. And for the transmission, it's going to be a fully stock transmission. These all-wheel drive transmissions for the Element already is pretty short geared, which is nice for time attack. This is what I'm building the car for. So it has short gear transmission already, a 4.7 final drive, which is nice. That's what I want. I mean, I had a 5.1 in there before, but budget is kind of low right now. So 4.7 is going to do. We'll see what happens. Running basically fully stock transmission for now. Eventually I'll do a rebuild with carbon synchros and all that kind of good stuff in LSD. But the whole driveline, except for the diff, I am going to do a slight upgrade to the diff. With the dual pump system, I am upgrading it. I'm not pinning it. I'm not running a viscous coupler. I'm going to upgrade it so it engages more. So basically, because this is like our viscous coupler in this. All right. So people say, oh, it's not as good, blah, blah, blah. And yes, it's not as good stock. But they do sell upgrades for this to increase its capabilities and to make the all-wheel drive engage much sooner. So this is the only upgrade I'm doing as of right now because all I could afford right now. So I'm going to upgrade the rear diff. But, all right, guys, that's it for this video. I don't want to hold you guys up. Until next time, all right?